Everybody, alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We welcome you ringside for a much-anticipated bout. Let's set the table for you and get ready to dish up this big night of action. Sugar Ray Leonard's making his way to the ring right now, puffing out his chest, glaring with those eyes, and taking a big stride to his destination of glory. Roy Jones Jr. has got his eye on the prize. Look at that focus and determination during his ring walk.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Sugar Ray Leonard. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Roy Jones Jr.
All right, guys, remember this. Obey my commands at all times. Now let's have a good, clean fight.
Scheduled for 12, here's round number 1. You know, I'm sitting here watching Sugar Ray Leonard in this matchup against this guy who's very unorthodox. And, you know, I just think to myself, I don't know that there's a matchup where I don't like what Sugar Ray Leonard brings in against any style.
No, but this might be the one where some of the great talent and the great strength of Leonard is, you know, not just that speed and that power and that great attitude, you know, and the flash that he has, but also his techniques. I mean, he does things right. You know, he does it really with a great level of talent, but he does them conventional.
Oh, and there you go. Roy Jones Jr. stunned and he is hurt. Roy Jones Jr.'s corner's going to really need to step up and handle that swelling. Roy Jones Jr.'s vision is being compromised here. That swelling around the eye is worsening as the fight continues.
Well, right now he has to use every advantage he can. You're right. He's at a disadvantage. So now he has to position himself in the ring, every inch of that ring, where he keeps his opponent in a place where he can't throw punches towards the bad eye, where he positions himself where the good eye is always in a place where it can be used.
90 seconds to go here in this round. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Sugar Ray Leonard. Teddy, he has so many strengths to his makeup as a fighter. But pick out a few that when you look at Sugar Ray Leonard, they really shine. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Sugar Ray Leonard's been stunned.
Come on now, work it out.
That's a good block by Roy Jones.
Cover your head.
That was off the mark. Great movement to get away from those punches. There's another left hand from him. Able to cut down that ring and just push his opponent against the ropes. Nice block by Roy Jones. So many times you watch Ray do his thing and he dazzles. Then you look at the punch stats and you see, boy, he explodes on paper too. He's just flat out busier outworking his opponent.
Well, he's got those fast hands, and he learned early on in the amateurs to put them together, and he puts them together.
That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. not able to land the headshot. Well, we told you it could be this kind of fight, and as advertised thus far. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, and a crushing hook just gets right to him. He is staggered and stumbling. Good way to protect the midsection. Roy Jones Jr. from Pensacola, Florida, where he grew up. A little bit of a country life out there, and he likes his fighting Gamecocks.
Yes, he does. And, you know, as crazy as this may sound, he says he learned something from them. He watches them fight, and he takes little moves and little tricks. One thing about Roy Jones, he is unorthodox in his approach.
And a well-placed counter by Roy Jones.
Let's just go ahead and get out of the way.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Seconds to go in what has been a toe-to-toe war. Oh, what a great round. That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landing by Roy Jones. Sugar Ray Leonard's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. And there he counters back against his opponent. Teddy, I know he's up on the scorecards here. He's got to be up on the scorecards, but he is getting really pushed here.
Yeah, he is. You know, this is a development fight. This is a fight where you come out of it and you get better. That doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes you just get another W. He is learning.
So the end of the round. And now a chance to put the pieces back together. He got stunned in that last round.
Yeah, well, he has to get those birds out of his head right now. You know, open that cage up and let him fly out there. And the best way to do that is find out why he got stunned. What did he get hit with?
Blocks it away. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Very nice defensive guard there. Roy Jones Jr.'s eye is nearly swollen shut here, Teddy. This thing gets much worse. He's not going to be able to defend himself properly.
No, it is up to his opponent in his opponent's corner to throw the punches that can take advantage of that. The right hands.
We could see a stoppage here. One of the great all-time storybook careers in boxing history, Sugar Ray Leonard. Obviously, turned pro, won a title at a young age, and then had the two fights with Hands of Stone, Roberto Duran, including the No Mas fight in New Orleans.
You know, those fights really made him. And I'll tell you what I mean by that. They made him in two different ways. They made him where he found out that he could be more than a smiling endorsement guy, Sugar Ray Leonard. That there was something more substantial. That he could fight with you in the pits, in the dark alleys. That he had that kind of makeup. And everybody else found that out. And also, it helped him with the audience because people don't like a guy who's too privileged. And in this case, he showed that he was also a guy who could go down there and act like a blue-collar guy.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Roy Jones Jr.'s been stunned. Right to the head and right to the canvas. Jones goes down and is beating the count from the referee. Teddy, what should we be looking for here?
For a way to survive. Now, we've talked about how technically Jones does a lot of things wrong. There better be one thing he does right, and that's tie up.
Nice block by Roy Jones. Roy Jones Jr.'s cheek is ripped open right there. You can see the cut. Basic but beautiful. Jab right hand. Tried the hook, didn't get it. Sugar Ray Leonard's last round, a big one. He scored the knockdown. Do you think he's now got the momentum where he can end this fight?
Well, right now, I think he has the confidence where he thinks he can end the fight, and that's where it starts. It starts with anything. Any people out there doing anything, it starts with thinking, believing you can do it.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Well-targeted counterpunch by Roy Jones. Oh! Roy Jones Jr.'s in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. Boy, he is shaky right there. He is on shaky ground in the ring right now. I've heard people say about Roy Jones Jr., no matter what sport he was going to apply himself to. Holy cow! Roy Jones Jr.'s almost out of it there. He was stunned. Roy Jones Jr. is like a piece of Velcro against his opponent recently here. It seems like he's clinching more after that knockdown.
Yeah, that's exactly what he has to do right now. Now he has to be able to just get past this little bit. It's kind of like being in a bad rapids. You know, you're going down those waterfalls. You better be in a canoe. You better be in something. This is his canoe. This is his raft.
Halfway through round number 4. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Roy Jones Jr. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. There it is! What an intense hook landed by Sugar Ray Leonard. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. A good block. Roy Jones Jr. is now in a spot that many fighters have faced numerous times, and that is, how do you deal with seeing your own blood and knowing that you have incurred some serious damage? Look at that cut around the eye.
No, for a fighter to be able to move to the top, he's got to be tested in a lot of areas. Sometimes the test comes when he's hurt. He's hit on the chin. He's dropped for the first time. Sometimes the test comes when you drop the other guy and he gets up and he comes at you. And sometimes the test comes in the form of a cut. When you see your first blood, when you see it, that it's your blood, how do you behave? We're going to find out right now.
Holy cow! Sugar Ray Leonard's in a bad place right now. He was tagged. I don't know what was said to him in the corner, but now he's the busier man.
Yeah, he's aware that he has to be.
That's just like a little love shove right there. Just a little love shove to give yourself some room. Eddie, he went from being on the edge of the cliff to now climbing back up the mountain.
Well, you know, that's where you'd want to know if a guy recovers fast. Obviously, he has the capacity to recover very quickly.
A headshot blocked. Teddy, you know what I'm so impressed by? Obviously, the pace of this fight is just ridiculous. But how hungry these guys are. How badly each guy wants it.
Joe, this is the kind of fight that it has nothing to do about money. It has everything to do about legacy. How they're going to be remembered.
I would assume there has to come a point in this fight where he has to make the commitment to throw the power punches. It's hard to envision a way he's going to win this fight without going down that road.
He doesn't have the confidence to do it. I don't know if he's mentally strong enough to do it. I think he's worried about throwing hard at the guy because maybe in his mind that means the guy will throw hard back at him.
Lands the counter. Sugar Ray Leonard's doing well, sticking to a game plan on the outside. Every gym's got one of those double-ended bags, right? They give you the movement. You got to hit that moving target, work on your accuracy. He's making it so that his opponent never had to work on one, Teddy. He's just sitting right there, right in front. No head movement whatsoever.
No, not at all. He didn't have one in his gym, that's for sure, because he just does not know how to move his head. The old timers would say he gets insulted if you miss him.
How about that exchange? Good job protecting himself. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Sugar Ray Leonard's in bad shape. I don't know what was said to him in the corner, but now he's the busier man.
And he needs to be before any more time goes by.
Able to defend and then go on the offensive. Sugar Ray Leonard's in control here. You can just look at this fight for 10 seconds and you've seen everything you need to see because there hasn't been a moment where it hasn't been his fight.
Yeah, you know, you talk about those sins. A lot of times people say there's 7 virtues, there's 7 sins out there. One of the sins that you hear about is greed. That's the only thing that could beat him right now, is if he gets greedy.
Able to get rid of that one. SRL getting rid of that punch. Well, earlier you saw what happened to him. He was stunned. He got tagged in this fight. He got hit hard. Now you're seeing the kind of mentality that's going to try to avoid that happening again. But Teddy, it's not necessarily the kind of mentality that's going to win you a fight.
No, if you're in the corner with him.
Oh! Roy Jones Jr. stunned and he is hurt. So Roy is tagged there and he's tying up.
You know, Roy loves to develop scenarios offensively, create right in front of you. Well, guess what? He's got to create a defensive scenario right now to get through this moment.
This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, when special offensive happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. to go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. Very clever move there. Little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Roy Jones. Sugar Ray Leonard's doing a nice job being comfortable on the outside. Boy, the judges are having an easy time with this because this is clean and effective punching we're seeing out of him.
Hey, Joe, remember when you were a kid, your mother or father bought you that painting by the numbers?
Oh, I love that.
He's punching by the numbers.
Sugar Ray Leonard's doing it just the way he wants to do it, and that last round kind of sums up the whole fight. In complete control, he's up on the scorecards, heading towards another victory.
And he's up on my scorecard. Now he just has to be careful that he doesn't get careless, he doesn't get reckless.
There it is! Roy Jones Jr.'s in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down? Roy Jones Jr. hitting the deck but rising up.
Well, when you drop your hands, you pull back, you do all those things, sooner or later there's a chance you're going to hit the deck. Now it's up to Jones to find a way to survive.
Very accurate work with the hook there after fine defense. Oh, everybody will tell you, you can't get away with that. What a big, wide, sweeping whiff that was.
Well, you can get away with it if the guy doesn't want to throw back, but if this guy wants to start throwing back, then you're not getting away with it.
And now he's got to worry about the blood getting into his eye. We can see a cut. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. What a great round. 2 minutes in, 60 seconds to go. Good defensive skill. Halfway through what is... That's it. The fight is over. Sugar Ray Leonard's got himself a TKO win. The ref has waved it off.
Sugar Ray Leonard.
Sugar Ray Leonard is your winner by TKO. Teddy, another impressive performance by him.
In every way, defensively, offensively, and finishing up.
For Teddy Atlas.